The preseason tests in Sepang will be crucial for HRC team. Honda is doing everything it can to become competitive again. The test team, long in the background, is receiving experienced reinforcements in the form of former MotoGP riders Takaaki Nakagami and Alex Espargaro. One of the big changes made in Honda for this season is to have a test team with two very strong riders, capable of being fast even on a single lap. When I spoke to the engineers, they told me that it was better to start like this, because then the 3 days that we will have available in Sepang next week are enough for the work program that awaits us. Everything has already been organized very well, Marini said. I think my optimism comes from all the engineers who have joined the project, starting with Romano Albesiano. I think this is the biggest change Honda has ever made. Things had already started to change last year, but I think it was even more visible over the winter. It is true that Romano only started working in January, so this will cost us something in terms of time to see his ideas and his hands on this project. Sharing his knowledge, especially regarding the working method, can be a great help. This is what makes me super optimistic and super motivated. I have spoken to him many times and I think he is the person and the engineer Honda needed at this time. We know how Honda works, and in the first part of the season we will try a completely new prototype, starting from the Sepang tests. But I think that, following the path we took in the second part of last year and following our feedback, we can start the season at a good level, but it will still not be enough for the results we are aiming for. After the first part of the season, I think it will be a good moment to try to do something better, with a more competitive package. But to do that we will have to take the right direction, and it is never easy. On the other side of the HRC box, Joan Mir spoke about the expected technical improvements, especially regarding the engine. The base we have is an engine that I think needs more power. As a first point, I naturally want more power. Maybe we should also work a little on the question of connection, on how this engine delivers the power. It doesn't need to be smoother, but maybe more linear. A slightly more predictive engine, so you know a little more how it's going to act at any moment. And there's also this: our aero is not the best in MotoGP. There's a lot of room for improvement. The test rider Alex Espargaro explained his good feelings with the Honda, which incorporated many new features for testing. I'm very happy. It's clear that we have a mission, and a lot of work ahead of us, so we're making a maximum effort, trying to make the most of the time on track to help the official team riders. So, basically, I took advantage of the third day of the shakedown. Overall I'm happy. We tried many things. So I'm quite satisfied.